Now, obviously, I've outlined what the monthly salary looks like. That would be the ongoing rate, and then the commission would be based on the amount of leads that are actually closed. Google Meets, and you told us a little bit more about who you are, your experience, what you want to achieve, and everything you got going on, man.
Yep.
Yeah. So whereabouts are you based?
I'm from Bangladesh.
You're from Bangladesh. Cool, cool, cool. And your English is obviously quite good, is it?
I think so.
So far, so good. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Did you want to just tell me a little bit about your background, what your previous positions were, what you got most experience in? Just hear a little bit about you.
Yeah, sure, definitely. I think you have already gone through my resume.
Yep.
So I've been working as a VA, virtual assistant, for the last 6 years. I started my freelancing career as a telemarketer, and then later on, I started working as a media buyer. I have a little bit of experience as a media buyer in Facebook and Instagram ads.
Yep.
And the niche that I worked on is a recruiting agency, then chiropractors, and a little bit of experience in solar as well. Those are the
Yep.
niche that I have experience in. And for the last 2 3 years, I've also working on email marketing, and I'm familiar with Instantly and Excerpts.ai.
Yep.
I am familiar with Go High Level. I've been using Go High Level since 2021.
Yep.
So I am a little bit of familiar with some workflow. I can set up some workflow, but I'm not that expert, but I can do a little bit of workflow and automation.
Yep.
Yeah, those are the things I have experience as an appointment setter, media buyer, and email marketing.
Yeah. Cool. So I know you mentioned you've got a bit of XP on Facebook and Instagram. What kind of campaigns were you running there? Just like acquisition, outreach style campaigns, or what exactly were you doing?
For chiropractors, we used to run a lead gen ad campaign, used to help to get more patients for the chiropractors. And for the recruitment agency, I used to work for the company named Tree Service Media. And
Yep.
they're helping the tree shop owners to get tree workers like climbers, ground guy, CDL driver. So we used to help them to get workers through Facebook ad campaign.
Got you. Got you. And in that role, how long were you working in that role for?
When I worked for the chiropractors, the company name was Atlas Digital. I worked for the company more than a year.
Yep.
Similar with Tree Service Media, I worked with that company around 15 or 16 months.
Got it. Cool. And the email marketing, what was how long were you in those positions for?
Last 2 years, I'm doing email marketing. I work for multiple clients on email marketing.
Cool. And right now you're unemployed, you're looking for a permanent contract.
I'm looking for a full-time job. I don't have any full-time job.
Cool. And you don't have any other obligations that would stop you working, a normal 7 hour workday?
No, I don't think so. I'm open to that.
Yep. Yep. Do you have any experience in Monday.com?
Yep, I
You
have
do?
experience. The last company, no, not the last company. In 2021, the company that I work for, Atlas Digital, they used to use Monday.com.
Cool. So just for managing your projects and tasks and everything like that was that what was being used for, or
Yes, managing the data, like what doctors are live now, what doctors are is offboarded, which is onboarded, who our previous client, who is our current client. To manage those data, they used to use Monday.com.
got it. Got it. Cool. And what about Google Sheets and Excel? Are you pretty savvy in Google Sheets and Excel, or
I'm not so savvy, but I'm familiar with Google Sheet and Google
got it?
Spreadsheet.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. What about any other skills? Do you have any like design background or web dev experience or anything like that? Any
I
skills worth
I'll be
mentioning?
uh, I'll be honest with you. I don't have any background with web designing, but
Yep.
I know a little bit of since I'm working as a media buyer, so I know a little bit of video editing and photo editing. But I don't have any background in web development.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, to run the Facebook and Instagram stuff, you got to have some level of editing. So if you can do that, that's good. Cool. What other notes? Any questions? LinkedIn, graphic experience. Cool. So
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
what are you hoping to achieve long term? Like, what do your long term goals look like? What do you got going on in your life, and what are you hoping to achieve?
Since I've been working as a media buyer for an email marketing specialist, I'm in the digital marketing sector for so long. So my goal is to own my own digital marketing agency, to open my own digital marketing agency one day. That's
Yep,
my goal.
yep. And you want to do Facebook and you want to do meta ads and all those kinds of things, or
Yes, yes.
got you, got you. Cool. Cool. Well, to give you a bit of background into what we're doing and why we're on this call, essentially, we're an Australian-based digital ads agency. We specialize in Google Ads. That's our bread. Yeah. We are essentially a Google Ads agency. That's our bread and butter. We do Google Ads. We've got around 150 Google Ads clients around Australia, some in the US, and a couple in other countries too. We're looking for a lead gen specialist to come into our company to work in an existing lead gen system that we have. So we have a system that we've got set up. It's quite a simple system that requires very little training. It's email based. We mostly use templates, but there is a little bit of adjusting that you need to do in the emails themselves. There's several things that play into the system, and a few reasons why we do things a certain way. But if you've got any experience with email marketing, you know that one of the biggest issues that we run into as email marketers is the spam box and things not going to inbox, things going to the spam box.
Yep.
So we've got this template that goes out. You do research on the clients, particular industries in particular locations. You put together that research, and then a cold email gets sent out to them. We use a template for that cold email, but there's certain things in that when you're in Gmail that need to be updated and changed. That helps Gmail kind of identify, like, okay, this is a legitimate email. This isn't a spam email, and that helps the likelihood that the email will actually go through to the inbox as opposed to the spam box. For that reason, that's why I've got the criteria there that obviously a high level of English is needed, because you do need to customize the emails to some extent.
What do you think about my English? Am I good enough?
Your spoken English is good. It seems very good. I think that your written English is good too, but you never really know until you're on the fly working through things.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So I've got a couple other appointments set with a few other people that I'm chatting with. But I'll circle back with you. I mean, I like the sound of your experience, and obviously your level of English is really good too. So I'll circle back with you on Monday, and we'll jump on another call and chat options then, after I've spoken with a few other candidates that I have.
Sure. I have your calendar link. Should I book a time with you, or are you gonna book time with me?
I'll shoot you over my availability on Monday, just because I don't know what's on the cards yet. But we'll chat either way.
Okay, that's great. And may I ask something else
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
regarding the pay rate and payment? How is it gonna work?
Yeah. So I'm kind of open to how you would like to do things there. Obviously, I've outlined what the monthly salary looks like. That would be the ongoing rate, and then the commission would be based on the amount of leads that are actually closed. So obviously, the goal here is you're sending outbound emails. Those come back in as leads. Ideally, we get meetings booked, and then ideally we're closing these clients. The commission would be based on the amount of clients that are closed, and it's something that we'd probably come back to discussing in our next meeting, like what that would actually look like.
Okay.
In terms of value per lead and those kinds of things. But yeah, definitely open to negotiate a little bit there based on performance.
Okay. And what tools you guys are using when it comes to sending emails? Are you using Instantly?
So everything's going to be done through Gmail. We've got a bunch of different emails set up under different domains. So we're not going to hit any ceilings there in terms of the amount of emails that can be sent per day. But also, I think it's after like 20 emails or something that you start to run into issues with hitting the spam box. So every hour or so, you just change emails. We've got all that set up already. You just switch Gmails and roll onto the next Gmail account.
That's great. And what platform you guys use to send payment?
Open to whatever. I mean, we can use Remitly, Wise, whatever would work best for you.
Wise, I have Wise and Payoneer, so we can go for.
Yeah, I think you get the best like conversion rates and whatever with Wise, in my experience.
Wise is the best for me.
Yeah, Wise is good. So yeah, open to see whatever would work best for you there. So
You were in Sydney?
I'm in Canberra, which is like 3.5 hours out of Sydney. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, I'll let you go. I've taken down a bunch of notes and whatever, but I'll circle back and have a chat with you in the coming days anyway.
Okay, Corey. Appreciate it, Tim.
Perfect. Yeah, pleasure to meet you.
Weekend. Have a good
Yeah, you too, mate. Have a good one.